morning, and I was gonna do this video yesterday, but it got so busy that I didn't get some time to. But my broccoli has started growing, and I'm finally able to do a video where I can show you what it looks like. So I'm gonna take you out to my garden. I just let out my chickens, still in my nightie, but that's okay. So I'm gonna take you to the garden quick and show you what broccoli looks like when it starts growing, because once again, this is the first year that we've grown broccoli, and I'm so excited because it's starting to flower and it looks so good. So let's go see it. And look at this deer out this morning. You see it back there? My backyard is so beautiful. And here's the deer. It's looking at me now. It's like, what are you doing? Alrighty. So here is the broccoli plant. This one here. You can see now that everything's growing. Next year we won't plant things this close together. One thing I didn't know grew so big was Brussels sprouts, but we've got all of our pickles up here now, so the broccoli's doing okay, but I'm gonna go in closer and show you. Okay, so here's the broccoli stalk here. You can see that I did the same thing with this broccoli as I did with the Brussels sprouts. I took some of the bottom leaves off just because they were growing like way out, and everything was too crowded. I didn't want to suffocate, so I pulled some of them off, and you can start to see down here. I don't know if that's another crown forming of broccoli or what that is, but I'm going to keep an eye on that now. But here is the broccoli head. You can see it growing in there in the center. So it's a lot like Brussels sprouts kind of, but this one, everything grows up from the center of the plant. As you can see, there's the broccoli head. For size wise, it's hard to tell, but here's my hand next to it. So it's not massive, but this is what it starts to look like as it grows. It grows up the center through all the leaves. So that is exactly what broccoli looks like when it starts growing. Broccoli is one of our favorite foods. We absolutely love it, but I've never grown it. So once again, I didn't know what to expect, but now that it's growing, we can see that it grows straight up the center. And then I've also heard that once it grows to a size that you want to eat, like a normal size crown, you can cut it off and it will grow a couple more before the plant's done producing. So that's super exciting. My son comes out every day and looks at what grows, and he's like, "Mom, the broccoli is growing." So it's actually doing very good. So I wanted to show you how broccoli looks when it starts growing and what to look for and what it looks like. So there you go. So there it looks like. You'll see the color of the broccoli leaves. That's pretty like stand out in the vegetable world because it's more of a deep green than any other leafy thing, as you can see. So it's got the big deep dark leaves, and then the crown grows straight up the middle, which is super cool. So there you have it. That is what broccoli looks like when it's growing. So there you have it. That is what broccoli looks like when it's starting to grow. And next year, I know now that in our garden, we're gonna make 2 more raised garden beds because now we know how big everything grows. That way we're gonna have a lot more broccoli. I wanna do cauliflower. That's one of the things that didn't turn out this year. and some other things, but now we know the size of it and how big it grows, how to plan for next year. So that is what broccoli looks like when it starts. It's been growing about 2-3 months, and it started as a tiny little sprout, and all it grew was leaves and leaves and leaves and leaves and leaves until about 2 weeks ago, maybe, not even, we started seeing like a tiny little floret in the middle there, and it's starting to get bigger. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. As always, like, comment if you knew that, comment anything about broccoli if you want to, subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a video. And I just want to say I am so grateful for you and for watching my videos, and as always, I'll see you next time.